So in this video, I wanted to spend a few minutes talking about one of the more exciting mechanical pencil releases of the past few months, and that's the Mitsubishi Pencil Company Kuru Toga Advance. This is a take on the Kuru Toga, which we kind of all know and love, and that pencil already has a few different models, some of which have a metal grip area, but this one has a new style metal grip with these punched out holes here. That's why some people have taken to calling this pencil the Kuru Toga punching grip or punched grip. These holes are literally look like they've been punched out with a paper punch. I guess they were technically punched out with a metal press, but it's not split hairs here. So the pencil is officially called the Kuru Toga Advance. Some people have been calling it the Advanced, but it's the Advance. And that's confusing because there was already a Kuru Toga Advance, but this is, I guess, the official one. It's kind of hard to say. I believe it's only sold in 0.5 millimeter, technically still only sold in Japan right now. It has the W speed, so the double speed anti-lead brake rotational mechanism in there. Again, the Kuru Toga anti-lead brake system. And again, the punching grip. It's a limited edition. I'm not sure if this is a limited edition color or if the pencil is actually limited edition. I think it's just a limited edition color. And then these are just the basics. So the Kuru Toga we know has the rotating lead system in there. That way the lead doesn't get sharp at the end. And then it also has a spring mechanism inside, so it prevents breaking. The more important thing with this pencil is it's the newest and probably, I guess, tied for being the most high-end Kuru Toga. The Kuru Toga Roulette and then another one called like the high-end or something like that. They both have metal grips, but this one has, I guess, a nicer metal grip, and it's has these punched out windows in there. This front piece is metal, all the black is metal, and then it goes into the plastic body. The body is really nice looking. It doesn't look or even feel plastic initially. Once you touch it, I guess you can kind of tell it is, but it does have that nice metallic paint job. The clip is metal, which is quite nice, but it says Advance, and it's a nice matte black. Metal button up here. If you pull that off, you get the eraser under there. So kind of standard Kuru Toga type mechanism and look and feel, but this one brings the new grip to the forefront. There's that grip, metal, punched out. You can see the Kuru Toga mechanism, but it's very subtle. Here we have the front cone, and then we have the pipe. The pipe is retractable, so if you were to push down, you can hide it away, which is nice for transporting it. You won't get like stabbed in the leg or have it be damaged in a book bag or something like that. The grip itself is matte, really nicely made. I like it a lot better than the Roulette, to be honest. It's a little slippery. It's a less slippery if you hold the punching area or the punched area, but it's not really that much less slippery. So if you want a pencil that's not slippery, then go ahead and get the Roulette, which has a nice knurling to it. So with the Kuru Toga Advance, you can remove the front piece, which is metal, and then you could even remove this piece. It's nice that you can remove the front piece because you could get at the insides and maybe release a lead jam. You could do that more easily by go ahead and pulling the whole front piece off, which I won't do now, so I'll break all the lead, get it all over the place. But you can take it all apart, which is very cool. This piece, I guess, technically would be interchangeable with that from another Kuru Toga Advance, but I think they're only sold in black, so you couldn't even mix and match the colors. So if you put this back, your pencil's back in action, click it down, the pipe is out, and you're good to start writing. Like I said, this is the Kuru Toga Advance with no D, 0.5 millimeter. It's not sold in any other sizes. Like the other Kuru Togas, it has the lead system where the lead spins as you write. That's called the W engine, or it's technically called the Kuru Toga engine, I think, but the W speed means it spins as you push it with twice the speed of the older models. And the W engine is found on the Advanced series. I had previously done a video about the Kuru Toga family, and one of them was called the Advanced, which is the kind of a white skeleton model. Like the Kuru Toga still has that little give as you write. It sometimes makes it feel a little bit loose. I know that drives some people crazy. If that bothers you, then go ahead and get a zebra Del Guard. That doesn't have the looseness, but it has a little bit of a spongy feeling when you push down, because that pencil has a spring-loaded mechanism where the anti-lead braking isn't twisting, but it stops the lead from breaking because it springs back if you push too hard. So the Kuru Toga Advance, I would say, is a very cool release, but it doesn't bring a whole lot to the party that I felt that the Kuru Toga line was missing. It's not fully metal. This upper is still plastic. It has, I guess, my favorite Kuru Toga grip, but it's mainly a nice mix of look and feel. I prefer the roulette still, which is a good deal cheaper than this. I think you can get this one for about maybe $12, $13, but then you have to pay import fees and all that other stuff, or shipping at least, to get it in from Japan. It's a good looking pencil. I think it's probably the best looking Kuru Toga, probably by a long shot. With the matte metal, looks really cool. But that's kind of it. I wouldn't say this is something to rush out and buy. It doesn't have any real performance improvements over the rest of the Kuru Togas. I think the grip is a bit wider, if that is something that is interesting to you. You can see this is a 1/2 inch. So it's, I don't know what it is, maybe 13 millimeters, 14 millimeters, right around there. So it's a nice size grip if you want something a little wider. I think that's probably one of the main selling points. And again, the metal work is a little bit nicer than on the other pens, but functionally, I don't think it offers a whole lot of improvement over the rest of the Kuru Togas. It's basically a Kuru Toga Advance, the old school plastic Advance with this metal shell over it, which, again, if you're into the Kuru Togas, it's a nice pickup, but not anything to get too excited about, or in my opinion, rush out and buy. So that covers it. That is a Kuru Toga Advance. A nice release, a fun release for 2020, but not as exciting, I think, at least for me, as people have been making it seem. So thanks for watching.